Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Thank you all for being here today. It's had a rough morning. We finished the video tribute to Abby and Libby, and we'll be playing that here today. But I just wanted to jump on for a little bit today, and we're not going to talk suspects or theories or anything like that. We're just going to take a little bit of time to remember the girls. So let's see who else here today. Hi, Bruce. How are you doing? Hello, Cheryl. Shane's here. Welcome. Hi, Angelina. How are you? So, like I said earlier, just wanted to jump on here for a little bit today. 5 years ago today, at this time, there was a massive search being done to try to find Abby and Libby. And today is all about them and our memory, remembering them, remembering what happened to them, and just being together as a community for a little bit to talk and remember the girls. And during this, I'm going to play my tribute video, even though it's on a separate video of its own. It's important. So we're going to start with that, and then we'll do some talking.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
So that was the memorial video that we put together for Abby and Libby and the 5-year anniversary. I hope you all liked it. Please share it. Gets me every time I watch that. Let's look at the comments here. My thoughts keep going back to the families. Yes, my thoughts have been with Carrie and Becky and Mike and Kelsey and Derek and Anna and all of their family today. Love the tie-dye mark. It reminds me of Libby. Yeah, I had to tell him that Libby wore tie-dye shirts too. So he said, I'll have to wear that at the memorial walk in March. So sad for them all. Yes, absolutely. Breaks my heart to think how terrified they must have been. Exactly. Yep. Thank you all for being here. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Angelina. They would be such beautiful young ladies today. Keep the faith. They are at peace. Sweet girls. Thank you, Marvelous, for this beautiful tribute to their lives. You're welcome. Amazing Grace gets me every time. Me too, Angelina. Touching and a tearjerker. Yes, I cried many times this morning rearranging things and putting the music with the pictures. I typed that before it gets you too. Yep. Worldwide Crime. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here. Hi, Marvin. Hi, Worldwide Crime. Thank you. Hey, Marvelous. Didn't know you were on. Yep, I'm on, Sean. Apparently notifications aren't going out. So I'm sure people will watch this as they find it, and as notifications catch up. Everything they lost, here God and his saints are giving them in heaven. Yes. Yes. You know, that's the one thing about today is we know today is the day that they were lost, that they were murdered. We can flat out say they were murdered. And at this time, 5 years ago, the families were going crazy because they couldn't find them. So my thoughts and prayers are definitely with the families, because it is a true fact that on anniversaries, all of those memories come flooding back. And the families lose those girls every day, or on this day every year. They lose them all over again, and all of that pain that they've pushed back all comes flooding back to them. So the true crime community is definitely wrapping their arms around the families today, and especially during this time of the day. Go ahead. So if you were live 4 or more times in 24 hours, the notifications won't go out. Oh, that's a good thing to know. Thank you for letting me know that. Jesus was murdered too, but he beat them and rose in victory. And so will Abby and Libby. Their day is coming. You know, they're up there with God and they're at peace, but justice is coming for them. You know, BG will be caught. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but he will be caught. Thank you. Oh, then says Shane, thank you again for all the info. Shane has lots of info. We've been working closely together, and this morning there was more phone calls and more rabbit holes that we have to look into. So we want to give them a good send-off. Exactly, Sean. So just a few reminders. HLN, if you didn't see the special, I believe they are re-airing it tonight. I'm not sure about the time.
I thought it was Monday.
Or I'm sorry, on Monday, yeah. I'm not sure about the time, but check your local listings. There is a memorial walk coming up for the girls hosted by Randy Gravitt on March 26th. I believe it's at 1 p.m.
I can fact check that real quick.
But we'll just double check on the time here. If you are in the area today, the families are hosting a food drive. So they do that every year. We can get the details here in just a minute as to where that is also.
The memorial walk is on March 26th at 12 p.m.
Okay, so it's at 12 p.m.
Or 1 p.m. for that time zone, I think. Because it's 12 for us.
Oh, okay, so it's 1 o'clock their time zone, Indiana time zone. Yep. So can you go on my Marvelous Marvin page on Facebook and look. It always asks me for a password. So while Mark gets the password in there, we're going to get the information for the food drive that the families are doing today. So we want to get that information out to you for sure. So how is everybody feeling today? I know I've cried already. I'm sure I'll cry a little bit more later tonight.
Here, I'll move this tab over here. So then
we can see the comments.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about the girls since I got up this morning. I was just thinking about their last day on the earth, and I hate BG so much. He robbed them of so much. Yes. Knowing that, type in Patty. Big Patty. Sorry. There you go. I'm feeling very heavy. Yes, definitely. Keep going. Keep going. There it is.
Here it is.
So do you want to share that on screen?
Yeah.
With everybody so they have the information. So if you're local, I encourage you to, honor the family and what they're doing today for the girls. And they're doing a food drive Saturday, February 12th and Sunday, February 13th.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yep. So if you're local, please go and drop some food off in memory of Abby and Libby. Okay, you can stop sharing that. Thank you. Angelina, I was so tired last night but couldn't sleep after your live. Went back to researching, digging, and hoping justice is coming. Angelina, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us that did that. I know I was up until about 2 o'clock in the morning and actually slept in today just to get some rest. Yep. I have a theory why they didn't release more video. He was out the southeast end and walked past them, then turned around and came back at them. And the rest of the 43 seconds of video is his backside. That could be. That is a possibility. I know everybody thinks that he came all the way across the bridge. I think there's a split. Some believe he came all the way across the bridge. Some believe he was on the south side and walked past him and turned around and came back. So that is a possibility. I tried to stay awake last night but passed out. Yeah, it's been a long weekend. They will find him and it will be a glorious day. Yes, exactly. They will find him. Yeah. And then Shane said I needed the rest. Me too, Shane. That's why I don't think I got out of bed until about 10 o'clock today. That makes no sense because of the audio recording release asking one of the girls was asking, is that creep still following us? That's true. We've never heard that part of the recording, but it has been mentioned that by the family even that they heard that. So is anybody doing anything special, lighting candles for the girls today, anything like that? Remembering them in your own way. Go ahead and put that. The lady saw him at Southside at 12:30. That is why LE asked her about the driver of car at CPS from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Okay. Next one. Yes. Did you send something? I'm sorry, I haven't checked today. Okay. They're having their conversation. That's all right. You've been out there. What do you think where he came from? I think something tells me that he was sitting at the bench at the T section where the girls were dropped off. There's a short walk and there's a T. There's a bench on the right-hand side that you can look over and see the water. And then the 501 trail goes down. But then in the T, there's the 505, which we assume the girls walked down. I think that's where they first encountered him. So knowing that the family has said that they made the comment, is the creepy guy still behind us? I do think he crossed the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it quickly because we know that the picture of Abby was taken at 2:07, and we now know that this 43-second video that Libby took was at 2:13. And when the picture of Abby was taken, you could not see anybody behind her. So he came out quickly and crossed that bridge very quickly. Go ahead. Last night, Crime Geek came over and we had a memorial get together for the girls. Oh, that's so nice. I believe he ran into them at the T at the 501 in the 505. And when they started walking down the 501, he started walking down the 505 to get to the point where the girls could not see him. And that's very possible. And then he made U-turn, went back to 505 and up to 501. He actually didn't have to make a U-turn. He could have just cut right over onto the trail they were on to get to the bridge. Hope everyone can get some good rest tonight, especially you, Marvelous. I don't know why I feel like something is coming tomorrow. There's a lot of people that have that feeling. I sure hope it's right. I hope it's right.
Could happen today. It could happen tomorrow, or it could happen next week. We don't know.
Yep. It's time, though. Something definitely needs to happen.
It could be another press conference or more information released.
Yeah. If he was at the bench at the junction, a lot more people would have saw him in those clothes. Yeah, but the bad part is we don't know who was there
Exactly.
on the trails at that time when they were dropped off and exactly where they were. But it's possible. Thank you, Shane. He for sure knew that bridge and the area. Yes. Sorry I'm late. Had to go get a pop and dog food. Oh, you're okay, Jill. Thank you for joining us here. We're just talking about and remembering the girls. Like I said, it's 2:58 here. Means it's 3:58 in Indiana. So at this time, 5 years ago, the family was searching that area, trying to call the girls, trying to find them. And shortly here, in another hour, they get police involved, and then a massive search is being done for the girls. And my thoughts go to the girls and how scared they must have been. At this time, we know that they were probably gone. Well, we know that they were gone at this time 5 years ago, but I just think about what thoughts ran through their heads during their last moments. Did they have time to really think? Were they too scared to think? And then, like I said, of course, my thoughts are with the families today because they're going through hell all over again. You got me thinking more, Marvelous. Good comeback. You're welcome. So like I said, we're not staying on too long today, but we did want to come on and acknowledge that today 2 beautiful, smart girls that had so much to live for lost their lives and became angels on this day 5 years ago. So getting emotional talking about that again. As soon as I walked in the door, I looked at the clock to see what time it was and then said, yep, they're gone. Yeah. It's funny how those of us who followed this case, they go, we're still alive, so we're still going through our day. And yet at times we stop and think about it and remember, oh, it was 1:30. That's the time the girls got dropped off. Oh, it's 2:07. Libby was taking the picture of Abby on the bridge. And then not long after at 2:13 now, your heart sinks because you know what's coming. So it's just heartbreaking today. Carter seems so confident. I believe something is happening. It is time. Oh, today is the day. We either need more information or something needs to happen and somebody needs to take responsibility for this. So, Mark, what are your thoughts today?
We're mainly all thinking of the girls and how they were feeling at this time. I'm thinking of the families, making sure that they're okay.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Abby's cheeks were really red. She was sure nervous walking across that bridge. I believe that was her first time walking across that bridge. So, I mean, the first time I got on the bridge, I could only go a few steps. I couldn't take more than a few steps. I was scared and had to get off. The second time, I made it to the first platform, and I sat down on that platform for quite a while, trying to get the nerve to keep going beyond that gap, and couldn't do it. This year, I'm gonna fight the demon and the fear and try to get across that bridge, even if I have to crawl across the gap on my knees. But I'm definitely going to do it. I try to picture what they felt and thought too, Marvin, and it's so overwhelming. Yes, but the absolute outpouring of love and how many people in the world care about the girls is a wonderful thing. Absolutely. And it's all across the world. It's not just the United States. It's all across the world. And that's got to give, I hope that gives the family some peace, because we know that they're in pain, but it's a different kind of pain than what we feel today, but we're also with them in that, feeling that pain, and that loss and that love for those two girls. Marvelous, you need to smack me. Almost forgot to hit the thumbs up. Oh, yep. Remember to hit the thumbs up, please. And he had his hands in his pockets. Yes. I will not be walking across the bridge with my hands in my pockets. I walked out the trail at 9 a.m. and just kept going across the bridge without even thinking about it. I was on a mission. Yep. Oh my God, be safe. I will. I really like this little group. Feel like everyone's heart is in the right place. Thanks for making this beautiful memorial. Oh, you are so welcome, Angelina. These girls, I mean, I have not been following this case for very long. It's only since December of 2020. And this case has a hold on my heart, and it's never going to leave me. Even after BG is caught and brought to justice, these girls will still be a part of my life and my memory and everything like that. So we're gonna play the memorial video that I created one more time, and then we're gonna leave, and I'm gonna spend some time with my family today. Both of my kids are home, which is rare on a Sunday, so I'm gonna spend some time with them and my husband, and light a candle for the girls here. And then tomorrow is work, and I'll try to go live after work tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is Missing Monday, so I've got a video to put out for tomorrow for missing individuals, so I probably won't go live again until Tuesday. So once again, we're going to share the tribute video that I made. I hope you all have a great day and a great week. Please keep the family and the girls in your thoughts and prayers today and tomorrow. They're definitely going to need our support. Thank you for coming and watching this. We appreciate it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Have a great day and take care.
Bye.
Bye.